Three betrayals is long gone. Let's welcome Rinascida's most tragic villain, Leviathan. She's been betrayed 8 times. Being betrayed is as often as breathing, outnumbered and besieged by every character alone. Before everyone's eyes, she laid all her sorrow and resentment from being betrayed. Even if you know she's the villain, you can't help but sigh at the sight. That's seriously miserable. Talking about these 8 betrayals, Leviathan had 2 keys to unleash Dark Tide. One was the former Archbishop, top of her organization department, threw himself into his work just to go against his boss. He even sealed Dark Tide along with himself on his deathbed. The other was Avidius, a fake person made up for the script. Though he was a fake hero, he proved his resolve with death, unyielding, and gave his all to boost Galbrina's power. Truly a passionate young warrior. Her eldest daughter, Maya. As the weakest creation of her, she'd cry at the slightest scolding. When pushed too hard, she'd rather take her own life than obey her mom. Her younger daughter, Cardathea, the perfect vessel Leviathan spent years crafting with all her effort, was blessed with the noble virtues of a knight. Regrettably, she didn't raise her. Lastly, because the child was too righteous, after learning her mother's true identity, the first thing she did was act for justice and resist her, hacking Mother's physical form to pieces. It's bad enough that all the beings she created betray. Even the first to set discord she made, Chimera, refused to stay in Dark Tide. The first thing it did was run off with a young girl and was never heard from again. That's not all. She teamed up with Fraxitus, who agreed her to absorb Dark Tide to grow stronger. But instead they turned around and forged her into a gem, using her as a power bank, passed around by others, stripped of all dignity. She also trained a young disciple for 16 years. She taught her combat skills like a mentor, helping her rise to kingship step by step. Then the disciple implanted an anchor inside her. Just as she was about to devour everything, she failed and vanished into ashes at the last moment. This final betrayal came from Abraxas. When Leviathan saw Abby side with the others, she screamed so loud it tore at the heart. Abraxas himself was completely unaware. He felt no sympathy for her at all, only deep fear when Rover turned around. So scared that his taxet mark even appeared. In slow motion, you can see Abraxas's soft face filled with the desire to survive. For Tragic Figure of the Year, I'd gladly award Leviathan a trophy. Such a waste for her to have the fusion authority. If Leviathan had used authority this way back then, how would Rover have dealt with it?